All right, we got Christy back. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Yeah?
Since the last video,
How have you been since the last time we spoke?
um, I'm still really sick and everything. I just been going through a lot more with the infection and everything. I just come back from the ER. They left me in a waiting room for almost 2 days and got me some antibiotics and my IV and all. And I feel a little bit better than what I was feeling. But
What were you in the hospital for?
my one it went down a little bit, but it's still big and huge, and it'll never go back to normal until I get it amputated anyway. But this time it got really serious because, which I know I'm on natural video and out here on the world telling Michelle, but this time it was so serious to where I had maggots coming out of my open wound.
You had maggots coming out?
Yes, and they left me literally in the waiting room for 2 days, sitting there like that with them just going crazy. So whatever they did actually did help and work, but I feel like they could have kept me longer and did a little bit more health-wise for me and try to find me somewhere. And I feel like they should immediately did surgery or something, and instead of making me have to call and referral to do surgery, I feel that they should be doing it there at the hospital.
Did they mention anything about surgery while you were there?
No, they didn't.
No?
Nope.
What
Only
hospital did you go to?
University.
Of Maryland?
I try to stick with one hospital because of everything that's going on and everything. I done been to every ER there's possible besides John Hopkins. So I'm willing to give John Hopkins a shot. So
How did they get the maggots out of your wound?
they cleaned it and soaked it with like alcohol and stuff and put like these like medicine white things on there and kept it like bandaged and all and give me antibiotics.
I would imagine it's hard to keep that clean out here.
Yes, it is.
How often are you able to even change the bandage?
They want me to change it once every 2 to 3 days, which it's not possible for it to go on that long, because I'm literally to the point where it literally has to be changed 2-3 times a day, or sometimes more. It depends on what's going on the update on the infection and how bad it's draining and all that stuff.
Do you have those kind of supplies? Do you have wraps and wipes and stuff like that?
Yes, I do. I get help from some places like the Healthcare for the Homeless and the city bus that gives out like the tools. Other than that, no. I'll go to the fire department. They turn me down. Tell me no. The only way that they can give me any supplies is if they call 911 and call ambulance. But other than that, no.
Have you had any kind of contact with family or anything since the last time we spoke? Or
Yes, like people have seen the video and all of that and coming a little bit towards me and a little bit closer, worried about me and all that stuff.
Did you actually watch the video?
Yes, I did watch.
Did you read all the comments where people were concerned?
Yeah, I read some of those, but not all of those, because I don't have a phone. Somebody else can
Sure.
see it.
A lot of people are reaching out. They wanted to, obviously get an update from you and make sure you were okay. And they wanted to ask if there was any way they could donate things or what you may need or what kind. I know, obviously the weather's starting to change. Do you need clothes?
Yes, I need donations for anything that there is possibly of helping me with. So, yes, I don't have clothes, I don't have food, I don't have shelter really. I'm homeless, and anything will help.
What do you need the most?
Uh, the most that I need is healthcare. I'm that care for my needs as hospital and all that stuff. So, but the main thing that I definitely need help with is the like clothes and the stuff to like keep my arm clean and stuff like that.
I'm gonna get your sizes after we wrap this up and see if I can get some stuff for you.
Okay.
How do people treat you out here? Like regular passerbys and just regular everyday people.
Well,
Are they receptive to you?
yeah, but some people are like very ignorant and disrespectful. And a lot of people I don't associate with nobody. I don't really hang with anybody or nothing because of my health issue and all that stuff. But there's all day, every day people who talk shit. Sorry about the language.
You're fine.
But they talk and be like, oh, that's so nasty. Like, you must have said that her arm this time and third. Like, people, like, just look at me different and treat me differently and don't want to be around me, it feels like, because of my health situation. But little by they know they're all going through the same thing besides mine. It's just worse. So,
I really want to help you. Are you open to any kind of like treatment if I can help get you in somewhere, or are you just not ready?
I need to do anything.
Yeah. Just out of curiosity, what was detoxing like? Did you have to detox in the emergency room, or did you go through withdrawals?
Yes, I did. I actually had to leave the ER room and actually go back and find a way to get well because I told them that I was on the Suboxone program, but they would not give me nothing. Knowing that I was already seen and was waiting for a bed, they wouldn't give me nothing to eat, nothing to drink, or anything. They wouldn't even give me Motrin or Tylenol. I had to fight with them to start the antibiotics because of the stuff that was going on with the things that was in my arm and all that stuff. So other than that, I had to leave the hospital and go back because they wouldn't do anything to help me with my pain or anything. So,
what was your first thought when you were out here and you looked down and saw maggots coming out of your wound? Like what went through your head at that point?
I thought I was gonna die. I thought rat. I thought bugs. I thought everything was just gonna attack me and eat me because of it. It was dirty.
Yeah.
Like, and so believe it or not, it was so many of them that it was like a hole like this. Like, it's like a crease, like a line, like a zigzag line. And I was just sitting there and I just felt something just like move, like make this funny noise, like, and felt something like a worm or something.
Like moving?
Yeah, and when I did, I was like, something ain't right, and I took off all the stuff, and it was just going everywhere. I soaked my arm in a big tote of water, clean water, and it was just so many of them. If you ask my kid's father, he was there to witness. He's never seen anything like it. He's never seen anybody have so many of them. That where I'm literally going to the ER room and they're telling me there's nothing there. It's so much larvae backed up and caked in my open wound that I could take off my wrap as we are speaking now and show you where it's larvae just caked into my wound. But they're saying nothing about it, but they know that it's there. They just, I guess, can't really do nothing besides do what they can do for me.
Do you think it's because the position you're in, they kind of neglect you and don't give you the proper care that
Yes.
you're entitled to?
Yes. And I think because of me being an addict and all. If I could get the help that I could get, I'm pretty sure I would stop using. But it's a messed up thought and feeling, and it's a scary feeling and all, is to go into the hospital and have somebody tell you, yeah, they're going to work with you and things are going to work out, and then get smacked in the face, and at the end you go through the withdrawals and you go through getting the help that you need to go through the detox, and then at the end of that they smack you in the face and tell you walk out the door being discharged.
Goodbye.
Yeah, after a couple of days of keeping them. So it's like, I just want to get clean. Yes, I do. And I know that I can. I was just clean not too long ago for 30 days.
That's good.
And what made me relapse is because I had been thrown back into the same situation. I had to come back here and go through the same thing, struggle every day. Wake up, where am I going to sleep at tonight? Where am I going to eat tomorrow morning? I'm thirsty. What am I going to do for something to drink? It's very hard.
I can promise you, I used to be homeless. I used to be addicted to drugs. And I can promise you that, as scary as that seems to try and get clean, you know, kind of stepping into the unknown, that's a lot less work than this is. Thinking about where your next meal is coming from, thinking about how you're going to, you know, get well, thinking about how you're going to get
The
your arm
main
fixed.
thing is closing my eyes and waking up thinking about, oh my God, thank God, God's on my side and woke me up this morning from my infection. That's the main thing that is on my mind. The main thing, the scariest thing is closing my eyes and not waking up. So I stay up and fight myself from falling asleep, and I'll go days and not sleep, and then when I finally do fall asleep, it's like I'm so tired and like,
Just exhausted.
yeah. And like to the point where sometimes like when I go in the hospital and I actually do get to lay there and actually fall asleep, they do chest impressions and try to hit me with Narcan, and they don't know what to do because I'm so tired and I'm so exhausted that they do chest impressions all the time. And put me on like a heart monitor thing and all, because, well, I'm so afraid to go to sleep because I don't know if I'm going to wake up or not. Or I don't know if I feel like rats are going to eat me, a fox, anything, a raccoon, anything's going to smell my arm and just attack me.
Have you ever tried to talk to anybody about the psychological aspect of all this and what it does to your mental health?
Yes. And all I can do and say is get clean and get in counseling. That's basically what they say. Go to rehab.
Yeah. I'm assuming to go into any kind of rehab, you would have to.
Have my arm amputated
Yeah.
first.
Does it definitely have to be amputated, or is there a way that it can be saved?
They're saying it's not, but I'm deep down inside my heart, I think it's possible that they can save it. Maybe they really can't, but it's just to the point where I want them to just amputate it, like, and it's just the fact that maybe they feel like it's all just a joke in my eyes, or maybe because they just feel like I'm going to keep coming home and doing the same thing. But it's not that I want to come home and keep doing the same thing. I come home and do the same thing because there's nothing else for me to do besides to keep coming back to the same thing. So I'm so used to the daily routine, so there's nothing else there to stop looking forward to trying to change things because there's nothing new.
No, I get it. I know to try and envision a life, right, to where you want to be from where you currently are, it seems like this insurmountable task, right? But it really is one step at a time. The first thing, my suggestion would be to obviously get the arm and hand taken care of and try to get into some kind of rehab.
Yeah. And it's so hard because I don't know. I'm all alone, all by myself.
Do you worry about sepsis?
I had been septic.
Yeah.
The hospital was even going to discharge me septic. I was septic to the point where I went into shaking really bad, was freezing cold, was really sick. I couldn't get well, I couldn't eat, I couldn't drink or anything, shitting all over myself and all. I felt like I had cotton fever, but worser.
What do you do when it gets like that? I mean, what do you do when that happens?
I went to the ER, and that was the first time I've become septic.
What did they do for you there?
Nothing, just give me antibiotics. And wanted to discharge me after 24 hours.
Yeah. How do you plan to get clean? Like what's the plan? Do you have one?
My plans is to get my arm taken care of and try to find the right location for the doctor and everything.
Is there something I can do to help with that?
Just if anybody's willing to help me with transportation, helping me find the right situation, doctor, and all that. Even if I had somebody to go and help me through, would be the best thing. It would be the reason for me to move faster with it. It's just a very big, scary thing.
It is.
To be all alone in this world as I am now. And to walk in the doors like that is just the biggest fear.
No, I can only imagine. I'm willing to help you any way I can. If you need transportation, I got you. If you need me to call people, I got you. You need clothes, hygiene products, I got you. Like, whatever I can do to kind of help you get to the next step, like, I'm willing to do, because I want to see you turn all this around, like I know you can do, and kind of share your story with others who are struggling. I want to see you be an example of what's possible.
I'm 30 years old. I still got my whole life ahead of me. I don't want to be dead before I'm 31.
I don't want you to be dead before you're 31 either.
And if I keep going this route, it's going to happen.
It is, unfortunately. That's the reality.
4 years of me going through this, I'm shocked that I'm waking up today.
How many people have you lost out here from overdosing?
Too many. A lot. Too many people that I know and everything has OD'd and died. And it's not, they have actually died from the infection.
All right, Christy, I'm going to see what I can do to reach out to some people and myself so we can put a plan together and get you the help you need.